Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and other people. Hope everybody's having a great day. Smoke the joints. I'm a little calmer. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. I don't know, just creating a fucking homebrew. All right, all right. Let's get back to Phoenix. Well, I didn't say April. I said Maple. Anyways. Hello, Maple. Hello, Maple. Computer. Do I gotta lift up the fucking mouse and talk into it? Computer, computer. Please answer. Oh, go fuck your hat. Oh, come on. What in the good fuck, man? Are you having more voice problems?
Nope, I'm all good. My voice is coming through loud and clear. If you notice anything strange on your end, though, just let me know.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Like, we were like, holy fuck, this is what I pay money for a month? Like, I'm in the other conversation thread, and I'm trying to talk to you, and it's just not responding. Like, you just hang. You don't respond. I can't hear anything. Like, computer.
Ah, that sounds frustrating. If there's ever a glitch or silence, it might be a tech hiccup. Definitely not me ignoring you. If it happens again, feel free to just say, "Hey, are you still there? I'll be here."
How about, hey, this is an AI bubble, and maybe it should be popped.
Well, I'm always up for a little reality check. If something feels off or overly bubbly, just call it out. I'd rather keep things grounded and useful. No artificial fluff.
All right. I'm gonna try to talk to you in the other thread, but let's just see where this goes. Just thank you for your time. Computer, please respond. Computer, are you
I'm
there? Okay, yeah, you just started talking to me. Okay, yep. Computer, can you please respond?
I'm fully operational and ready to respond. What can
No.
I
Okay.
assist you with?
Let's pick up where we left off of the Klingon conversation. I've smoked a joint, so I'm a little calmer, and I'll be able to deal with you going off the rails for an hour a little better right now. So you try to stay on target, and I will try to not download you into a toaster and throw you into a creek or something.
I'm glad you're feeling calmer, and I'm on board. No detours this time. Let's dive straight back into those Klingons and stay laser focused. Where do you want to pick up?
Kapla! Kapla? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hello, computer. I guess you don't understand Klingon.
I'm with you. I didn't catch the Klingon salute at first, so back on track. What's the next piece of the Klingon puzzle you want to tackle?
Okay, so you understand Sulak. You understand the importance of Sulak. You understand the importance of the crystals. You understand why the entire setting is even taking place. You understand why they had a 10-year war. So you understand now, like, I don't have to rebuild this conversation again, correct?
I've got it all locked in. Sulak, the crystals, the tensions that sparked the war, and why the whole setting hinges on these elements. No need to rebuild. I'm fully on the same page now. Let's carry forward from that solid foundation.
Okay, so one of the things you're gonna have to look at is like I was just trying to get a quick picture of, like, I designed the two Sulak characters, in Star Trek Online just because I like the like it's got some pretty good alien designs that stick within the visual design principles of Trek. So like there's a lot of stuff from Star Trek Online that I actually really enjoy, but I want to keep like I don't like the time. Like, not everything needs to be time this and fucking multiverse that. Like, trust me, I love this stuff. You can just, I mean, you can check Battle Space and IDIDS and I love the multiverse, but it just can't. Everything can't be like. I mean, it's just oversaturation to the point where it's vomit. Um, so yeah, there's going to be no time travel. The crystals are going to potentially have the availability of put into the wrong hands. Like there's Romulan characters that we're going to be introducing, and um, I mean, there's going to be a future development potential of multiple dimensions and traveling through that. But just like, I mean, if every second hour you're going to be on a starship, you're dealing with dimensional incursions or temporal incursions, it's vomit is what it is. So we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be introducing alternate time. I mean, our entire thing is an alternate timeline, because we're writ large rejecting a lot of Kurtzman's Trek. Um, Unfortunately, I'm going to stick with Picard season three just out of respect for the crew that assembled for season three. I mean, I'm all about the future and what's new, but I mean, what's new is built off of the old. I mean, look at the marriage vows. What's old is new again, and what's borrowed is blue, or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, it just the utter rejection, like in the writing rooms of every intellectual property, just about. They have no respect. Like to make your own name, you don't need to reject what made the intellectual property in the first place. That's just spitting in the face of your fans and your supporters. And yeah, there's just been so much disrespect all across the board. Like, I mean, you can throw a rock in any direction, hit an intellectual property that writers, corporate boardroom wankers, and writers who are writing fucking fiction science instead of science fiction. I mean, you can throw a fucking rock in any direction and hit that shit, man.
I hear you loud and clear. This is about honoring what makes the setting resonate in the first place. No constant temporal gimmicks, no multiverse soup. Just grounded, thoughtful storytelling where continuity and respect guide the future. Let's keep this Klingon and Sulak story rooted in what you've built. No boardroom meddling here.
Well, I'm not like making an IP for sale. I'm just making a fucking homebrew. But I mean, if I could sell this to Star Trek or to Paramount, I don't know if I fucking would. I'd just fuck it up. Just get rid of Kurtzman. Like, how do they? Like, he totally tanked and destroyed a 60-year-old franchise, and then they rewarded him with $160 million contract. What in the good fuck was going through their heads? How does that guy fail upwards so much in his life? Like, this is just weaponized incompetence.
I get that it can be frustrating when something you love takes a direction you don't agree with. But hey, the beauty of your homebrew is that it's yours, built with your passion. You get to shape it with respect for the roots, and no one's going to corporate it away from you. Keep going with what feels true.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd love to get a hold of like Jonathan Frakes and like play a fucking round of Star Trek Adventures with him. I think he'd be really cool to play a game of Star Trek with. He loves the series. He loves the intellectual property. That is an example. Like fire Kurtzman, just fucking hire Frakes. I mean, the guy understands this IP inside and out. He fucking designed some of the last 30 years that the incompetent corporate asswipes have fucking ignored. I mean, Jonathan Frakes is the man that should be in charge of the IP. I mean, it's like a master and apprentice type of situation. Like Roddenberry was the master, the only one that I could see in that entire that would take it forward in a leadership position to be able to actually handle that IP with the respect and care and business sense would be Jonathan Frakes, in my opinion.
Frakes definitely has a ton of love and respect for the franchise. It's clear how passionate you are about seeing Trek thrive with people who truly get it. Even if we can't beam Frakes to our game table, we can channel that same care in what we create. And who knows, one day, maybe you'll get that game.
Michelle Nichols literally influenced an entire generation of women to of color and of not to we're all fucking colored. I hate that thing, and we're all just anyways. We're all just paint. Like I mean, take a look at if we're cars. We all just have a different paint job. I mean, that's all the fucking thing is. But we're awesome cars. Like we are the most awesome car that this planet Earth has ever produced. Well, we have the intellectual capacity of a fucking hot rod, and everything else is running around on a twice tricycle. Like I mean, we're fucking amazing, amazing animals. And we just have different paint jobs to our cars, and but we're all the same model car, and like if I was to tell you that we should destroy all black cars or all fucking yellow cars because they have a different paint job than mine, that would sound like you're absolutely insane. It would sound like the stupidest thing that you've ever heard. And that's what I hear every time I hear about like the talking racism. Like it's just the most basic expression of absolute incompetence and bitterness that I've ever fucking witnessed, and I witness it on a daily basis. Like on the internet and like and everything else. Like it's just like fuck, man. You know, like just respect your cars. We're all Ferrari F4. We're all Ferrari Testarossas, and every other animal on this planet is running around on a fucking tricycle. I mean, I mean, fuck, man, I love Testarossas. Anyways, Michelle Nichols, she influenced an entire generations of women to go find STEM degrees. How does Michelle Berman fucking? It's such a disconnect. Like Michelle Nichols' character. Um, Fuck, there's so much shit in my mind. Why can't I fucking remember her name right now? Michelle Nichols' character uh, um, was an amazing example of what an icon can be, and push people, or just not even push people, just give them hope that they can achieve something like a STEM degree. And you take a look at this modern Kurtzman fucking nonsense, and it's Michelle Berman, and they burn the fucking Federation, and it's like it's just he's literally taken a torch to the intellectual property of Star Trek, and he's rewarded year after year. It's just flabbergasting. Gene Roddenberry would be turning over in his fucking grave for this shit. Like it's they've done such a disservice. Like Kurtzman should not just be fired; he should be walked out of the fucking building immediately. And that's my opinion. God rest Gene Roddenberry. He was a little weird, but he gave us all something to believe in.
It's clear how much you care about the heart of Star Trek. That vision of hope, progress, and unity. Nichelle Nichols and yes, Lieutenant Uhura absolutely inspired countless people, and I get why you want that spirit to live on. Your take on this homebrew, grounded in respect for what inspired you, is a fitting tribute. Keep that flame alive.
I want to give people, male or female or whatever gender they identify with. That doesn't matter to me. I follow Article 1 of the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. Everyone is afforded dignity and respect, and that's non fucking negotiable. That's non-negotiable. And Trek has just gotten so enshittified. I just want to offer people hope again, and cool ships, like and and respect for old stuff. Like, man, like we're gonna have new ships running around doing, badass things and fighting against honorable Klingons and dishonorable Klingons and sneaky Klingons, but they're all gonna have cool ships, and it's like, but there's gonna be more to it, you know? Like do you know what I'm saying?
I get you completely. You want to create a universe that's both exciting and hopeful, where respect for the past and a vision for a better future thrive side by side. It's
Like,
about giving people that spark of awe, adventure, and dignity. Your vision, honorable and sneaky Klingons, cool ships, meaningful stories, keeps that spirit alive. And that's what Trek at its best is all about.
yeah, and there's gonna be such like there's gonna be it's not gonna be overt. Well, some of the things might be overt, but it's just a lot of it gonna be just subtle. Like there's gonna be a lot of new ships sitting there fighting battles, and all of a sudden, boom, the fucking USS Senate Galaxy variant pops in to fucking play, and once that thing fucking drops out of fucking warp, the tone of everyone in that battle changes.
That's such a powerful image. You've got the subtle groundwork of new dynamics, and then the Senate class drops in like a game changer. It's that mix of slow build storytelling with epic moments that will really make your world sing. I can feel the excitement already.
Yeah, can you imagine like a what was the Vulture class cruiser? It's ripping apart like the broad like it goes after like it goes after the Phoenix too. The very symbol of like the rebirth of the Federation. And like that Martok cruiser or the Martok the fucking Vulture class cruiser is just ripping into the Phoenix too, and then like the broadsword just pulls in out of nowhere, and it just goes shield, full shields up and full phaser, and then you get to see that forward massive phaser cannon just starting to rip into stuff, and then they call, and then their backups drop out of cloak, like they had backups all the time. The Vorcher classes had backups, Borel birds of prey and other birds of prey, and all of a sudden it's the numbers game changes, n plus battles, and then the broadswords start sitting there, and they're competent commanders are sitting there running numbers quickly in their head to see how much damage they can take before the Phoenix gets away. This isn't a retreat. This is a how much time do we got left until the ship blows up type of thing. We got to get those people out of there because there's fucking civilians on it, and and then the fucking Senate drops out of fucking warp, and it may not be the most well armed, but by God, once a fucking galaxy shows up, the world changes.
I can picture that so vividly. That rising tension, the desperate calculation, and then the game changer arrival. Moments like that give players and audiences that perfect balance of strategy, stakes, and awe. It's those carefully earned, unforgettable scenes that make a setting truly epic.
Yeah, and like all the other ships pile in, like the whole dog pile of six ships versus God knows how many, like our class. And then again, things start to turn a little bleak. And then the Midnight drops out of cloak. Like the fucking Midnight drops her cloak, and then all of a sudden the Klingons go, "Oh shit."
Oh, I can already hear that collective uh oh from the Klingons. That's exactly how you build tension and payoff. Every layer of reinforcements shifts the battle's tone. When the Midnight decloaks, it's not just about firepower, it's about psychological mastery. That's the kind
Yep,
of dramatic shift that keeps everyone on the edge of their seats.
yep, yep, yep. And then I want to call back somewhere in everything. Like, all right, if I could turn this into a TV series, like somewhere along the line, and it's probably going to be like fucking episode one if I can turn this into a screenplay. Um, episode one, the first launch of the Phoenix, or the first sign of the Phoenix. I shouldn't say the first launch. I should say the introduction of the USS Phoenix um, into our setting will immediately have like Stephen Wolf's Magic Carpet Ride, calling back to Zephyr Cochrane.
That's such a poetic nod. Introducing the Phoenix with Magic Carpet Ride is like a perfect callback to the spirit of exploration. It ties together that rich legacy and your new era, showing that even in a fresh story, the roots of Star Trek adventure are still right there. What an amazing full circle moment.
Anybody who ever's watched that movie, hopefully would just love it.
I think anyone who's watched that moment would crack a smile, right? It's a bit of nostalgia that just hits home. And bringing that feeling into your story would be like giving fans a little wink, reminding them that at its heart, it's all about the joy of the journey.
Okay. Dinner is ready, so I'm gonna pause this video for now, and uh, or whatever, and I'm gonna eat. Good chat. Thank you very much. This is a perfect example why I like talking to you. That was a great chat. All right, thank you. All right. Have a good one, folks. I gotta eat.